What's going on, y'all? I wanted to go ahead and give a grade in regards to the Cowboys draft pick this year and how they have fared so far. It's important that, we get, see, look, we understand that the draft picks doesn't necessarily be for that same year, but in our reality, the Cowboys always have expectations for a couple of them to contribute every single year, but really being a peak the year after and definitely in year three. But I wanted to go ahead and give a grade. The first grade that I'm going to give to is Mozzie Smith. Now, Mozzie Smith has done a solid job, especially for the expectations that I may have had. Now, I know people have higher expectations because he's a first round pick, so they're expecting, like Aaron Donald type stuff. In our reality, that's not the case. It takes a little bit for D tackles, right? And what I wanted to get from Mozzie so far, I'm getting at just improvement every week. There's still things that he needed to work on, but from preseason game one till now, he has improved dramatically. So with that being said, though, even though he has improved, I'm giving Mozzie a C plus. I'm giving him a C plus because, like I said, he still has stuff to work with. But I'm giving a C plus though because, he's done a good job to be a rotational piece and actually do some good things for this team. He's made some good plays for this team. But from what we want from him, it's going to have to be a whole lot more. Let's just face it. And especially with Mozzie Smith, let's say, for instance, if it doesn't work out, that's going to really hurt this franchise for a long time because they need a hit on this pick. Now, I'm not saying that he should be a 10-sack type of dude, but I'm saying that you should be getting stuff like Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams out of homeboy, all right? I don't expect him to be a double-digit sack type of dude every year. I don't. But I expect something like that, Allen, Deron Payne type, right? I expect that. I do. I honestly do, right? The next one is Schoonmaker. Now, Schoonmaker, even though he's faced scrutiny, for some reason the Cowboys drafted him that high. But for what he brings to the table, even though people may say it was a reach, he still has had limited opportunities in the passing game. But we're gonna judge the opportunity that he has had in the passing game, and we're gonna judge him off of his blocking. And so, with that being the case, I'm gonna go ahead and give Luke Schoonmaker I'm gonna give him a C minus. I'm gonna give him a C minus. I wouldn't be mad if somebody gave him a D, but I'm definitely gonna have to give him a C minus. Right? He got the touchdown. He dropped a couple balls. He caught one the other game, this past Sunday. His blocking has been decent, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up. But for right now, it's been a struggle, not only as far as the tight end wise, but your offensive line when they come down to run blocking. So it's been a struggle for the whole group. So the whole group gonna have to get in sync on that. But I'm pretty sure he is, because one thing for sure, when he's cooking, he's your best tight end blocker on his team. And not saying that Ferguson, J Hop ain't, because J Hop is definitely a good blocking tight end, but he's just better. He's just better. Let's just be honest. So I'm gonna have to give him a C minus. The next player, Overshown, incomplete. Unfortunately, he got hurt out for the year. That hurts because this team was going to do some things with him this year. Let's be honest. We probably would even have Marquise Bell doing what he's doing if we would have had him. We probably would have been paying Marquise more as safety, like kind of like maybe in the curse role or something, or maybe Wilson or something. But he definitely wouldn't be playing the linebacker role the way he playing. So I'm going to have to give him an incomplete, right? But we definitely expect big things as far as him being our future Mike in the future, right? And that's part of the reason why they probably ain't getting no linebacker. But however, Rashaan Evans, if it was to go ahead and if we was to acquire Rashaan Evans in a trade, even though we got him in free agency, I would be content with that. So that's probably the reason why they probably won't get a linebacker coming up. The next person that we're going to talk about is Viliami Fehoko. This is your future right here. I believe he should be at DN and then rushing the inside on third down. But he's been inactive all year. So you got to give him an incomplete. But the preseason, he showed a lot of promise. And he showed why that we're not going to bring Armstrong back. Because I know that they have plans of making him a D tackle, but I don't think that they should. even though I think he can do it. But I don't think that they should. I think they should keep him kind of like where he at. Just let him grow into it. If he grow into a D tackle, so be it. Because he gonna eat. Especially from his culture, he gonna eat. Let's be honest, he gonna eat. But and he gonna get bigger. But I'd rather have that bigger defensive end because remember, and I'm talking about Quinn, he had Red Bryant, and Red Bryant was 300 pounds. So let's keep that in mind, ladies and gents. But it's an incomplete game. Osman Richards, he's got some PT this year. Not much, but he's actually fielding when he had to field in kind of decent, So if I had to give him a grade off of what we've seen so far, I'm going to have to probably give him a C as well. Of course, he does some things. He especially started off a little shaky at first in the preseason until now, but he's improved and he has he's tasked with a lot, right? He got to learn guard and tackle, right? He got to learn guard and tackle. So, that's kind of, instead of just focusing on one position, that's kind of just like, I get it. But I'm going to give him a C, even though he's probably going to focus right now on some tackle right now, because right now Tyler Smith is their guard, and no matter who's missing, they keep him at guard, and I ain't mad at it, right? But, C. Eric Scott is probably the reason why they might not get us corner, because I think if they had to go get get another corner, I think they'll just activate him. But he's incomplete because we ain't seen nothing of him. There's no little bit of preseason for him, but he definitely wasn't ready by preseason standards. So it's an incomplete. But I think if they needed to go ahead and add a corner to the equation, I think that they'll mess around and probably activate him. Let's just be honest, and we'll see how we do. Dudes Vaughn, he got limited opportunities, and he has shown his explosion, but then he has shown that he is a rookie, and that, when it come down to seeing what he need to see out of that backfield, he needs to, continue to grow in that. But Deuce Vaughn is going to be this backup running back, and he's going to be explosive, and he's going to be big for this team for a long time. However, the grade that I'm going to have to give Deuce, I'm going to have to give Deuce spot up. I'm going to give Deuce a C+. The reason why I'm giving him a C+ is because running, it definitely could be a lot bit better as far as his vision-wise, but he get a strong C+ because he has shown explosion when he in the passing game. So I'm definitely going to give him a C+. Jalen Brooks, incomplete. Ain't really seen nothing of him other than preseason, but I'm high on him, though, as far as being a rotation piece for this team, like a fourth wide receiver, maybe a third wide receiver, down the line. I'm high on him in that, but it's incomplete. So in all, this team is filled with wishing upon a star type of players right now. We don't really know truly what we got. And possibility, the depth that we have, we probably won't find out what we have unless something bad happens, which I don't hope for. But let's just be honest with you. What we got right now, it's not looking like we're going to find out. Hopefully I do, though, but on good terms. But it's looking like we're not about to find out anytime soon. So judging by how our draft picks have been in the past, as far as contribution-wise till now, this is kind of one of the worst draft classes as far as contributing early, with the injuries and being inactive. This is kind of one of the worst draft classes of contributing early. Let's just be honest, right? We're going to be candid with the situation. But not saying this is going to be a bad draft class. We got to give them a couple more years, all in all. But as far as contributing, it's been probably one of the worst that we had in a while. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm still high on a few of these players, and I'd like to see more of some of these players because I think that some of the weaknesses that we have, regardless of the offense or the defense, I think that some of these players that I've named can contribute to that and do a good job of that. Especially Viliami Fuhoku. I'm ready to see him ball. I'm excited. I'm ready to see him ball, right? Because I'm high on him. That's one of the ones in this draft class. Like, yeah, that's my boy. Brooks too. Y'all know I was kind of high on Brooks, and I'm glad he made the team. But Viliami, that's my guy right there. We already knew Deuce Vaughn, he gonna be who he gonna be, and he gonna be. Don't worry, it just takes a little time. It's just patience, right? They're not gonna get many reps right now, so you might as well use it for somebody who are gonna get reps. So I'm not down in this draft class, not one bit. I'm patient. Down in them has not even crossed my mind to this point. But let's just be honest. Y'all heard what I said when it regard to contribution first year. But anywho, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all grade, whether you agree or maybe disagree or whatever the case may be. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share this content. We gone.